Get ready to fly. Looks like AJ Styles will not be going back to TNA because the move from WWE to TNA is a no-fly zone. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Alan Jones will be retiring in 2026. He said it, it's official, he's done. He's got one more year left in him. He looks absolutely fucking depressed in this thumbnail, by the way. It's almost like he's looked at what they've done to John, and his thoughts are, holy shit, if one of the most successful wrestlers in WWE history is getting this bad of a retirement run, a retirement year, what the hell are they going to do to me? That's what I can see AJ Styles saying inside his wee brain there.
You did the wee TNA theme, right? So I'm going to do his WWE theme. They don't want none. They don't want none. It's exactly what I want. None. I don't want none of it. I don't even want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to listen to this.
Yeah, guys, see behind the scenes. You know the way Triple H likes to do Unreal and he likes to show you behind the curtains? Well, Fog Wrestling will show you behind the curtains, because see, for the last half an hour, I've literally had to beg this guy on the right of me to make a wrestling video, and I gave him like 6 or 7 different options, and he was like, I just don't want to do it, I hate it. But eventually he caved in, and this was the best of a very bad bunch. So,
you know, does that not sum up what we are?
So honestly,
this is the best.
See, right now, we could have been talking about Bianca Belair's finger, which, I'm not going to lie, see in about 4 hours time, I'll probably make a vid on it. But for right now, you're getting AJ Styles and a potential return.
There's a reason why I've resorted to bringing Benoit back from the dead. Because modern wrestling...
Hold on, wait. What would you say to all our loyal subscribers that have said they want a 2 series and they're interested in seeing what we can produce?
You're going to get it. We'll put a poll up. Just not tonight. And that's not for cheap heel heat, by the way. That's just the fact.
You sure? I always loved that when they went, I'll face you, but not tonight.
You'll get it, just know tonight.
It's like cheap Pete Foley. See, if Foley was a heel for most of his run, that would have just been his go-to catchphrase every single week.
Just not tonight.
In New Jersey. Anyway,
just not tonight.
It's not about New Jersey. It's not about Mick Foley. It's not about heel heat. It's about TNA. It's about AJ Styles, and I don't know. Maybe after these comments, they'll have some heat with the company. To be honest, he didn't really bury WWE. He just says that. Listen, he could have come out and says that wrestling's fucking shite and that he hope he dies and he never wants to wrestle again.
No, I'm actually going to go in on him, so I just want you to get your quotes in and then I'll bury him.
Alright, so
I'll bury Alan Jones.
This is what the phenomenal AJ Styles said. And by the way, he did criticise current day wrestling.
That's good.
And said that he doesn't like the style and he wants to go back to less is more, and he did say that he is to blame as well, and who knows, maybe he looks back at his match against John Cena and he realises that it was an absolute shit show, just a spam finisher fest. But yeah, this is what he says in terms...
hold on, yeah, before we even get in, so how can he bash modern wrestling when he's a major problem with it, when he's ruined one of John Cena's last matches?
Now guys, keep in mind, he did say this earlier today in regards to him wanting to go to TNA and challenge a certain world champion for a title. But some spoilers would tell us that the guy that he wants to face for the title is no longer champion, brother.
Yep, it's Frankie Kazarian now, and AJ Styles already took him on 1,000,000 times. Here, I take it.
Yeah, Kazarian's his best friend.
Yeah. So
one of his best friends, maybe. Styles will want to put him... You know what? Would you not respect Styles if he was just like, nah, fuck you, I'll quit?
Well, see, I think this is...
See if he really wants to go back to TNA that much. Why not?
Well, this is the problem I've got with it, right?
Hold on, no. See if he wants to retire. He could do both, couldn't he? He could retire for WWE.
And then come out of retirement for TNA.
Aye.
Well, why not?
Aye. Anyway, this is what he said on a potential return to TNA to have a dream match against Mike Santana. And I'm not calling it a dream match. The question was asked to him about a dream match. He said, quote, I was hoping that this would happen. I really was, but then I realised it probably never could. As far as WWE let me do that, and I'll tell you why. It's because as soon as I opened those gates for the main roster talent, now everybody's going to want to do it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen, if I'm being honest, but I would like to. Don't get me wrong. What a moment it was when I was able to go back for an appearance at Slammiversary. But yeah, I just don't see that match. I don't see a match happening as of right now. End of quote.
Right, so let me get straight into this, right? AJ Styles is a very unique example of where he's a TNA legend, and he's literally said he's retiring next year, Have a fucking backbone, Alan Jones, right? You called it the gay community once before. Can you not call it the big nose community? Why not say, here, Triple H, I'm a TNA legend. I want to wrestle there. Just because I wrestle there doesn't mean you need to open the door for killers like JD McDonough to wander into the Impact Zone. Why are we getting this narrative fed to us?
Yeah, no, I don't get. Why would everybody want to do it? Like, let's say like a Randy Orton. Why would Randy Orton want to go to TNA?
No, but
Why would
listen. Yes, you're making a valid point, but let's remember it. I understand. I'm not retarded like some dumb fucks. I understand why Triple H wouldn't want guys for the main roster WWE going to TNA because it strengthens them. It makes sense to have NXT jobbers on it. I understand that. But no, another thing I don't understand. AJ Styles, like, it opens the door. Triple H is the COO.
He can close the door.
He can close the fucking door. Or is he that much of a pussy that he can't close the door? Why are we pretending that he... Imagine Vince McMahon. Oh, but AJ, if I let you go... Oh, JT McDonald want to go on. This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but also, I mean, there's sentimental value there for AJ Styles. Like, I just don't see why would main roster people want... It's probably because they're marks and I think me and that guy for TNA could have a great match. I'd like to go and wrestle him. But no, just thinking about it logically, why would anybody else on Raw or see if you're on Raw or SmackDown, why would you want to lower yourself? And that, guys, that's what it is. Unfortunately, it's lowering yourself to go to TNA. It's all like Marcus shit though, isn't it?
Oh, I know.
Oh, I think I could have a good match with Leon Slater, or I think I could have a good match with Mike Santana. I can understand why AJ wants to have another match or another run in TNA because he was the backbone of that company for like almost 15 years. But why would anyone who is relevant on the main roster, or even a jobber, why would a jobber on Raw or SmackDown want to go to TNA?
I know, but say AJ Styles...
Oh, you say you know, but no, why?
I know, it's not very true. Right? I don't know why, because TNA's inferior, right? Not as bad as WWE is, but say AJ Styles allowed to go, right? Wrestles a match for the TNA title. But then say Grayson Waller go... Alright, mate, I can't really do the Australian accent, I'm wrecked. But he speaks to Triple H.
Down under.
Down under, mate. I want to go take on fucking Santana for his Crocs, mate. Triple H
Surely.
is a grown man. I know he acts like a retard and he is retarded. Yada yada. Just say no.
Yeah, just say it.
Like it's
no means no.
I see an explanation of, well, Grayson Waller and whatever other jobbers want to fight in TNA. AJ Styles is a TNA legend and he's a legend of this business. We thought we owed it to him. You're nobody. He gets special privileges because, you know what, he deserves it, and it's my decision, it's final, bye bye.
No, you're right, but it's like, it's fucking bullshit. Oh, why would I go to, like, let's say someone, but I understand why, because you're just going to get people on Raw or SmackDown that are looking at people on TNA and go, oh, I'd like to wrestle with them, me and them could have a good match. That would be like somebody who works in a 5-star fucking restaurant, and they look across, they look like, well, no, it wouldn't be across the road, but they're thinking, I'd love to get like a 6-month transfer to McDonald's. I think I could flip that quarter pounder patty really well. I think me and the Big Mac sauce could gel. You know what I mean? Fuck that. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, what is Cody Rhodes? I mean, Roman Reigns can't even be bothered showing up, so I mean, he's not going to ask. But is Cody?
Well, they are in Florida. They might go.
I mean, is Cody Rhodes going to go to Triple H and go, here, Triple H, I want to go to Impact next week because I think me and Frankie Kazarian could tear the house down in front of 15 people watched on a channel that nobody has on their cable subscription.
No, I just think it's absolutely embarrassing that the logic behind it is, well, open the door for everyone else. Close it. Don't let them go.
Yeah,
AJ Styles is exempt because he's a TNA legend and it makes sense.
Just like that time, remember they did the swap deal with Flair and Christian?
Yep.
I mean, you could just do this. Like, what different? Here.
Yeah, but see, back then, man, TNA was on the up. WWE took it seriously. See now, I just... They have bigger fish to fry than not letting them go.
No, but you talk about dream matches, like, I think there was a shitload of dream matches, see, around the late 2000s.
Yeah, I know.
See, when you look at how stacked that TNA roster was.
Like Kane Abyss or something, Sting Taker, come on. I can name millions more, but I think this is pathetic. I think this sums up where we are in wrestling. It's almost like Triple H and whoever is in charge is too afraid of the talent. See, McMahon, he ruled with an iron fist. Do you think this is ever getting to this stage with Vincent Kennedy fucking McMahon?
Also, if WWE have a partnership with TNA and they want to use TNA to make NXT better, then surely it's better for the better TNA is, the more that's going to help out the NXT partnership.
It just does it. Honestly, man, it's brutal. This I just don't know where we're going. Like, if you can't grant AJ Styles a match in TNA and your reasoning is as poor as, well, everyone else will want to go, the logic's it's not valid.
Right,
It's
then
invalid,
no, I
isn't it?
agree. Then when he was asked on NXT being the main partner with TNA, AJ said, "quote It's NXT that's got the partnership, not the main roster talent. And listen, I wish I could do it. I think I should be the only guy to do it, but that's being very selfish.
No.
So we'll see what happens in the future. I don't know necessarily, but we'll find it together." End of quote. I don't think it's being selfish. I think it's just being realistic here. I'm a TNA legend. It makes sense for me to go back to TNA and have a match. Should Carmelo Hayes get to go to fucking TNA? Should Aleister Black get to go to TNA? Like, I just don't get it. Or should fucking Tiffany Stratton? Oh, I want to go and have a match for the Knockouts title. Let me go to TNA. Bullshit. AJ Styles the TNA legend. I don't think it's selfish for him thinking he should. At least he came out and said he should be the only guy to do it.
I think it's the only guy that should do it, and like I agree with him. I mean, it's the same way like the Hardy Boys, where they like the people that come in for TNA and actually look relatively strong.
Yeah, but listen, who have NXT? No, but hold on here. WWE NXT's getting the Hardys.
Yep. Who's TNA getting?
So I think I've said it ever since this partnership started. TNA's been getting fucking shafted, left, right, and centre.
And
TNA's
also, he appeared on TNA. He came out, so he can come out and cut a promo, but he can't wrestle.
TNA's due something good for this WWE partnership. Do you not think the way this partnership look who's got all the belts? It's WWE's taking all the TNA belts. WWE is getting all the best people for TNA.
Also, no, look at the amount of the main roster that's allowed to go on AAA, but they can't go on TNA.
Yeah.
No, we're talking Dominic. We're talking like fucking Chelsea Green. We're talking a lot of guys.
Yeah, Chelsea Green was on NXT.
Yeah, but we're no fuck NXT though. We're talking loads of people that have been in AAA.
No, I know, but I
The main
mean,
roster.
if Chelsea Green can go down to NXT, then why can't AJ Styles go down to NXT and
You
get
know
the
what,
transfer?
man? I think AJ Styles is on a very short fuse with WWE and Triple H, and he'll be glad when his contract's up.
No, but like my point is, like Chelsea Green went down to NXT. She was wrestling on NXT. She had the pie thing on NXT. Why can't AJ Styles just go, look, well, I want to go down to NXT for a bit so I can go to TNA?
It's just bullshit. Well, why can they appear on AAA but he can't go to TNA?
It should be Triple H should be the fucking man, and he should be, look, I run this shit, and even though I run it like a disaster, I'm the guy who decides who goes where. And just because I'm letting AJ go to TNA, but it shouldn't even be a discussion. He shouldn't even need to sit. It's not like he has to have a locker room talk. It should just be as simple as Triple H and AJ agree that he's going to TNA for a few months,
see,
and nobody else gets a say in the matter.
It sums up where it's at though, because I feel like under McMahon, most people probably would have been too afraid, or would have known there's no point in asking because he's just going to say no. I think there's just this level of incompetence at WWE.
Yeah, but McMahon had him and ECW had like some like mini alliances back in the day. They had so-called invasions.
Yeah, no, it's just a joke, man. I'm sick of talking about it, how bad it's being run, but if AJ Styles, man, he should just go. If they're allowed to go to AAA, right, main roster guys, then why can't he go to TNA? If he's allowed to go to TNA and appear, then why can't he wrestle?
Yeah. Anyway, on wanting to see the industry return to a less is more type of approach, AJ says, quote, "I can tell you the one thing that's missing, and I still to this day I will go over to my buddy's house before we work out and we will watch old school wrestling. It's what we do. That's kind of our thing. And the one thing that I think is missing the most is selling. The way they used to sell back in the day, man. They really made you believe that this hurt, you know? That's the guy in pain. And I just feel we've gotten away from that. And I'm as guilty as anybody. But if we could take it back and make a less is more kind of thing happen, I think it would be best for everybody." End of quote.
Well, you had your chance against Cena and you fucked it. I mean, we said it. I said it's the worst match ever. So AJ Styles feels this strongly for it, but then goes completely and utterly against it.
Yeah, I just miss the psychology in old wrestling where like, see now, even see when you look at like, oh, you hate on Cody. No, I'm not hating on Cody Rhodes, but is it just me or is like every Cody Rhodes match basically like a spam finisher?
Yep. His run-ins are moves you wouldn't do during a run-in. The guy doesn't know psychology.
What happened to like wrestling when it was good? Like when it was simple back in the day that they'd feel each other out.
A little gay there, but
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know, you'd start off with like hammer locks, side headlocks, or maybe a test of strength, or run the ropes and hit a shoulder block.
The wee mini games on the game.
No, and but see now, man, it's just remember when they would build up and like when somebody hit a finisher and you felt the match was over.
Yep.
See now, it's like you see the first finisher. You don't even need to start watching the match until like 4 finishers have been hit.
Well, that's the sad thing about it. See, back in the day, man, they told stories to get to the end of the match.
Now they just hit finishers. It's like
just by over a finisher.
it's like the games. They just load up with unlimited amount of finishers and just spam finishers the entire match.
The whole gimmick of a wrestling match is here. Unless you catch them by surprise, you have to weaken your opponent to when you can hit your finisher to win. And that's out the window now.
I don't think we'll ever see another. I don't think we'll ever see another great match. I think wrestling's. I think it's beyond a great match.
Yeah. Sad as it is, it is.
People pretend that Rhodes versus Reigns was a great match. It was just a finisher spam fest with a bunch of run-ins.
I know you take every interference in Legend at that match. It's crap.
No, honestly, I think one of the most underrated matches of all time is the first Hell in a Cell match with Taker Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels didn't hit the first finisher until like 5 seconds in.
Aye.
And I don't Taker didn't even hit a tombstone.
Yeah.
Because the tombstone was fucking protected. Taker didn't even hit a tombstone. No, CV go. I think that's the best Hell in a. I think that is the best Hell in a Cell match and one of the best matches of all time.
And only.
I think the psychology in that match was fantastic. We started off with Shawn Michaels and he's obviously fucking bricking it, and basically the first couple of minutes he's just trying to run away from Taker, and then Taker takes over, starts dominating, and then Michaels grabs the upper hand because he gets a bit fortunate.
Yeah, actual story.
And that's how the smaller guy, that's how the heel manages to get control of the match, because he gets a bit fortunate where he can, use Taker's momentum and put Taker into the cell, and then you see like Shawn Michaels just completely dissect Taker and dominate him until he hits like the sweet chin music and Taker sits up. It's like fucking character like. Michaels shits himself because he just realizes, hold on, I've hit him with my best move, I can't win. So then you get Michaels tries to escape, and then that leads to Taker just absolutely
I've played these games before
bashing Michaels, and then we get the best debut of all time. I think that match is underrated as hell.
Yep. We'll never get anything near that. I mean, stating the obvious there, but let's say AJ Styles wrapped him up.
No, but that match had one finisher.
No. Yeah, and it just shows you don't need finishers.
Two if you count Kane's.
Not the problem is though, we're just surrounded by dumb fucks in wrestling. I think they know it all, and I mean, anytime I see like a match card for a SmackDown or Raw, they're like, "Oh, but the match lasted 7 minutes and then it ended in a DQ. There was no definitive winner with a 25-minute match. Who gives a fuck? We just watched McMahon Brock in a steel cage with Angle's the ref. It was not a wrestling match, but it was a fucking spectacle.
Who wants a wrestling match? You know what I mean? They're fucking setting up Angle, hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. He did speak about chair shots. I don't care about that. Neither do you. We've already went for 20 minutes.
You know what, man? I think chair shots getting phased. It doesn't really bother me. I know it annoys you, but I'm happy with them just doing chair shots and the people putting their hands up and taking.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Like, I think I would rather do away with chair shots than just have them be to the back. Because I think when they purposely just hit the back and hit the stomach, it looks fucking retarded.
There is more chance of you doing damage to someone hitting their back and stomach than hitting them in their hands while it looks like they're hitting their head.
Yeah, I get it. I get why they don't want to do headshots anymore, but seeing you think about it, a lot of wrestlers back in the day actually didn't even take them to the head. A lot of wrestlers put their hands up.
And they blade it.
Yeah, so why not go back to that?
I just don't... Yeah, no one's asking for, like, the Rumble 99... Foley and The Rock. Right, that was a wee bit over the top, but you're right. Put the hands up.
It's just dumb. Like, see if you're trying to do serious damage to someone, like, you're not gonna start. Oh, let me aim for your back or your stomach. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but then you've got them doing moves where they're trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Alabama slam on the apron. Oh, your head takes the 150-pound impact. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What you call him? Dragunov dropping Nathan Fraser on his neck. Oh, aye.
I'd rather take a chair shot to the head than let some of these fucking unsafe bastards drop me on my head.
Christopher Nowinski. That's what I blame.
Aye. Well, I like Christopher Nowinski. He was a good wrestler. It's a shame his career was cut short. Honestly,
Which wasn't by a chair shot.
I prefer Christopher Nowinski over any wrestler today.
Yep.
Straight up. Guy had a gimmick.
He's a Hartford graduate, you know.
Yeah, maybe if he was running this shit, it'd be better.
100% it would be. Anyway, we'll leave it there. AJ Styles, you got 20 minutes out of me.
20-minute match, brother.
There's your 20-minute match, man. Anyway, till next time. Peace.